This video is going to be about Iron Fist and how to counter any of the Vanguards in Marvel Rivals. I will also be doing a strategist and a duelist one later, so keep an eye out. Let's start off with the Hulk. The Hulk is a seriously tanky character and he will outdamage you if you try fight him one-on-one. Your best option with the Hulk is usually to kind of retreat a little bit unless he's low on health. So what you want to do, you want to use your mobility to your advantage. The Hulk has great mobility, however he cannot ride walls like you can. When you do think you are in a safe area, you can always use your meditate to gain some extra health and get back into the fight fresh, while the Hulk might still be low on health, especially if there's no healers around. Let's move on to Doctor Strange. Now, Doctor Strange is a lot easier because you can actually just punch through most of his damage that he puts out and you will still most likely win. You can even punch through a shield, meaning that if he tries to put up a shield to block any incoming damage, it will not work. If he does hit you enough, he can still expulse his dark energy, which means that he can do a massive amount of damage to you. However, most of the time he will not be able to do this due to the fact that you've already killed him. This is of course in a 1v1 scenario. If he's got a healer pocketing him, it might be a little bit of a different story. One of Captain America's biggest weaknesses is that he hardly has any range abilities. Well, unless you obviously have Thor on your side. Which means if you get some distance between you and Captain America, you should be able to easily heal before he gets to you. Which means you can use your meditate to heal up if you're in the air or a little bit of distance away from him. I also recommend keeping the pressure on Captain America, and his shield you cannot penetrate with your normal punches like a Magneto or a Doctor Strange shield. However, if you keep the pressure on him, he will have to give up at one point and lower his shield to try to fight you back. When he starts punching you back, that's when you start blocking, meaning that you get a little bit of extra health and then you go in for the ultimate barrage to finish him off. When fighting Groot, one of the main things you want to make sure of is that you stay away from his vines. His vines don't have a great reach, however you definitely don't want to be hit by them because he will cause some major damage to you. Don't worry about the big wall, it's only the small wall that will deal damage to you. Now when it comes to Venom, he is extremely mobile and fast, meaning that you have to react fast too. His ultimate and his leech ability are actually blockable with Iron Fist. Now when he leeches onto you, you have two opportunities to block it, which is when he first attaches it to you and also when he's about to explode it. And with Venom's ultimate, when he hits you while you're blocking, he doesn't actually gain any shield. Meaning Venom is a lot easier to finish off in this state. When it comes to Magneto, if you keep the pressure on him, sort of like you would do with Doctor Strange, you would be able to easily beat him, especially if he just used his bubble. The big problem with Magneto is that he's usually the front line of the team, meaning that everyone will be looking at you while you're dealing damage to him. So personally, I feel like you need to leave Magneto for one of the last characters that you will be fighting, due to the fact of his survivability and his frontline presence. However, if you are 1v1ing a Magneto, it's actually really easy to out-heal his damage that he puts out when you are in your meditative state. He cannot even knock you out of the state with his knockback ability. Now, trying to 1v1 a Thor directly is probably not the smartest choice, due to the fact that he can regenerate 100 shields every 2 seconds. The best chance you get to fight him is when he's using his ultimate, because you can block his ultimate completely, and at the same time gain quite a bit of extra health. As soon as he starts crashing down, that's when you want to punish him. Thor is also one of those characters that has a hard time killing you in your meditative state. Penny Parker by herself is really easy to take care of. However, when it comes to her spider nest, you can be in a lot of trouble if you get caught in her web. Iron Fist will always have a hard time taking care of the spider nest, so either get one of your other teams to do it or go for it when it's low. If you do need to be in the spiderweb area, make sure you stay mobile and jump around as much as you can. You need to be making contact with the ground in order for the spider mines to blow up. So, that's everything for the tanks. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and well, I'll see you guys later. Bye!